Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh Shemi Shai Ba'Shem Makakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great most honorable well, and shalom to the elect. I ain't really put like a lesson together. Lord willing, the Holy Spirit will guide me to bring out some edification, and it was really based on this article, and pretty much I was reasoning with a brother before I seen this article. I was reasoning with a brother about these different Ivy League universities, because we were watching A Capitalist Conspiracy by G. Edward Griffin, and one of the things that they mentioned is how, which we already know this because our apostles and elders have already taught us this, and when you look into it, those top universities are breeding grounds and recruitment grounds for a lot of the helpers, initiates, and people that help the round table and the higher echelons of the order of the Illuminati, man, which are these wicked elites, okay, of Edom, man, and they're found in the scriptures, okay, and this was an article that was basically saying that they were using in Ivy League colleges, I believe Pennsylvania was one of them. Yep, says it there. Yep, University of Pennsylvania. We're using Jake Children's remains from bombings, man. Okay, you can read into it further, and it goes into the movement and what happened there in 1985, and pretty much it goes into that, man. And that's not just all that's going on in these universities. A lot of wickedness is going on in these universities, man. Okay, when you look into the word universe, which I've got here, when you go into the word uni means one. You could look at verse, vertere, to turn to one. And when you look at these universities, they're indoctrination centers full of zombies, okay, of really children. They're meant to be grown adults. They're meant to, because you come of age at the age of 12, man, puberty. But a lot of these, and I'm not going to be a hypocrite in the world, I myself included, man. I went through the education system, and I went to university, and I got a degree, but all manner of wickedness was happening in them universities, man. All manner of adultery, okay, parties, where all manner of wickedness was going on, STDs, theft, okay, just to name a few things, man. There's a lot going on, and it's that breeding ground, okay, for the masses of the people, because originally universities weren't open to the masses of the people. You had to come from money, you had to come from prominence, for that education. But as it started to open up, you had the polytechnics. As the universities started to open up, the indoctrination that was coming out of these universities, to indoctrinate the masses into what? For the next generation, to be indoctrinated into the agenda of the elites, okay, into their way of thinking. All right, and these top universities are, like I mentioned, recruitment grounds for people that in this society go on to be in prominent positions within the public eye and help forward the agenda of the elites. And I'll use an example. Let's just type in. I'm just gonna type in. Okay, so I think we did a couple with my friend, with a brother. We're brothers, we're friends, man, as well, man. That's what a friend means, a brother. Okay, Spirit had me say that. Okay, beloved brother. We were going through it. Now, if we type in Jeff Bezos education as an example, this man is the head of Amazon. There we go, Princeton University. Let's click on Princeton University. Private Ivy League Research University in Princeton. All right, let's type Trump. Okay, Trump education. Let's see where Trump went. Fordham University. Okay, let's type that in. Private Jesuit Research University. That's even worse. You know, no wonder. Let's type in Biden. Education. All right. College of Law, Syracuse University. I'm gonna check out that University of Delaware. Okay. Just a public one. Okay. Let's use. So who is it that we could use? Pretty much prominent people. Let me type in Boris Johnson. Eton College, University of Oxford. I need to even click them. That's Oxbridge right there. Okay, let's type in George Bush. Harvard Business School, Yale University. Come on, man. These so-called prestigious universities where all these leaders were going, man. Okay, and they were getting, families would send their children there, and pretty much they get recruited up into the different positions that they need to be. It's all a big cabal, man. It's all a big, conspiracy in a sense. Okay, now let me read it in Psalm 64. This is Psalm chapter 64, verse 2, and this was a prayer of David. It said, "Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity." Now, the secret counsel of the wicked today, who is that? Okay, the ones that call themselves the Illuminati, man. They've got their different structures of their groups. Okay, going back to its creation back in 1776, May the 1st, with Adam Weishaupt. Okay, and all the different sects that built up to that, man. Okay, these are secret organizations where they come together and they make decisions that forward the agenda of what's going to happen going forward within this world. Okay, now two of their major agendas is this. One of their major agendas is to put a microchip implant into all the people. Okay, and that's the fulfillment of the prophecy in Revelation, the 13th chapter and the 16th verse, which I may read that, but that's a very important prophecy, and it's always worth mentioning that in every lesson. Okay, and another one is pursuant to Psalms, the 83rd chapter, which I'm going to quickly read. They want to destroy Jake because you have no place in their future plans of their new world order, but they're not going to be able to fulfill that new world order. I'm going to read that too. This is Psalms chapter 83, verse 3. I'll start from 2. It says, "For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones." Who's the Lord's people? The Israelites. "They have said, Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent, they have confederate against thee." And let's see if who it's gonna name first. The Tabernacles of Edom, the so-called white man, Esau, who's ruling the world right now, man. Okay, their elites are the ones that are in these high positions. And the Ishmaelites, okay, the so-called Arabs, man. Okay, of Moab, the so-called Chinese. So these different nations that goes on to list, they're against us. All right, the Hamites, the Ammonites, the so-called Japanese, they're all against us, man. And what they want is they ultimately all contend together with the so-called white man, with Edom, to destroy Jake. All right, because they want to keep us down. We're the Lord's people, man. This is Psalm 64, verse 5. "They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, Who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep." Yeah, they do all kinds of research, psychological, physical, spiritual, into how to fulfill their agenda, how to bring down Jake. Okay. Volumes and volumes of research, man. All right. and they got these different universities. They own all the presidents of these universities. They're all in their pocket. Okay, the agenda and the things that they teach are all their own curriculums. Okay, and they also in that capitalist conspiracy documentary we were watching. They were funding, all the opposition that was coming up against the politicians and the powers, man. Okay, they were the ones that were funding it against themselves. Why? Because pressure from above, pressure from below. Okay, you see what the true action is in the reaction. Okay, and that is the tenet that is set by these elites on the left-hand side of how they fulfill their agenda. Now, pursuant to Job the 20th chapter, okay, they're not going to be able to fulfill that new world agenda. This is Job chapter 20 verse 23. When he is about to fill his belly, okay, like when you're about to take that last bit of that meal, you're about to feel full, Yahweh Shemiel Shai shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain upon him while he is eating. Okay, let me change this, man. I'll put some music on in the background. YouTube with the adverts. There we go. Yeah, man, he's going to cast his fury upon him. And it's funny, this music that just came on now is called American Dreams. Because America's going to get nuked. Okay? Along with the rest of this man's empire. But that whole land of America is going to get completely burnt with fire, man. Thermonuclear fire. Okay? That's the prophecies, man. And we in this truth, man, the scriptures say this, what? It said in Isaiah 60, verse 1, it says, arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord, Yahweh Shemiel Shai, is risen upon thee. So this truth, this understanding, this is risen upon us. It says, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people, but the Lord shall rise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. Okay, so the rest of the world, they're in darkness, man. Okay, all this wickedness is going on, and people have no clue what the hell is going on. They're going on like headless chickens. A lot of people are bought and paid for. A lot of people think that they're doing the right thing, but really they're pushing the wrong thing. Okay, because everyone outside of this ministry of Yahweh Shemiel Shai, okay, they're lost. They're in darkness. Okay, we have the light. Okay, now the elites on the left-hand side, they know what's going on, okay, to a certain extent. That's why they're afraid, man. They know. That's why they got them satellites. That's why they know that Yahweh Shai is coming, okay, and they think they're gonna try and upset the prophecies. They're gonna hide in those bunkers. But hey, pursuant to Amos, what's that in Amos? Is it Amos 9? Amos chapter 9 verse 2. It says, though they dig into hell, thence shall mine hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. Okay, and we're going to slap chains on them. All right, so this knowledge is the highest knowledge that you can attain upon the earth. All right, and it is given from Yahweh Shemiel Shai, man. What's this in Amos? It's a secret. It's not for everyone either. Amos chapter 3 verse 7, it says, surely the Lord power, Yahweh Shemiel Shai, will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. Okay, so the Lord is dealing with his prophets, man, and those that take heed to his prophets, the elect. That's who the Lord's dealing with. Okay, what's that scripture, man? Man's knowledge. Or am I completely mixing it up with another scripture? Oh no, hold on. I'll get this one. Wisdom of this world. Yeah, there's a couple ones I'll read here. I'll read 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 20. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Have not Yahweh Shemiel Shai made foolish the wisdom of this world? Okay. People that they got them elbow patches, they got the PhDs, they think that they go to these unis, which, they're indoctrination centers. All these schools are, man, in this man's society, okay? So when you just send your child to that school, they're getting indoctrinated by Esau's philosophies. Okay, I don't see no Jake sending their children to school and they're telling them that, look, you're the Israelites, you're the chosen of the Lord, your princes, your princesses. The Lord ain't, they ain't happening, man. They ain't saying to your sons, look, you're a prince, you're a chosen of the Lord, man. You're an Israelite. They ain't doing that. So what the hell are they teaching them? This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 19. It says, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh, for it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. That's right, man. Okay. And the wise are going to be taken, in their own craftiness, man. Okay. That's what's going to happen. The wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Lord. Okay, because you read all these books and you got these PhDs and you've gone to university and you got your master's degree, which it's all part of Freemasonry. Okay, that's why you got these different sects. You got these what are they called, man? Lodges and different things. Especially over there in America. You think that you're on some kind of level, like you know something. You know what the so-called white man has taught you, man, which is garbage. Okay. You're just an indoctrinated fool. The true knowledge of Yahweh Shemiel Shai is found in these scriptures and is only given, unto his elect. All right, and that wickedness that's going on in these places, that's all going to be brought low, man. That's all going to be brought down. The knowledge of Yahweh Shemiel Shai is what's going to be shining forth in our kingdom. That's what is going to be. So hey, man, just a quick lesson. I was just watching these things and it was making me think about it, man. Meditating on these universities and all the wickedness that goes on. Some creepy shit that Esau does, man. What's that movie, Get Out? Come on, man. All these bones and all that. They're doing all manner of sacrifices and wicked orgy parties and things in those universities, man. But hey, you know what, man? You know what? The Lord's going to come soon and bring an end to that. I'm just going to read this quickly and close out. This is Isaiah 66:15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will Yahweh Shemiel Shai plead with all flesh. The word there, shapat, which means judge. And the slain of the Lord shall be many. Okay, that's what's coming to this place, man. Okay, that's another aspect of the wickedness that's happening in this society that's going to be brought down. And it's as simple as that. That's prophecy, man. And the prophecies are going to come to be fulfilled. They're not going to return unto Yahweh Shemiel Shai void. No. So, it went on a bit longer than I anticipated, but Lord, that was edifying in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemiel Shai. Again, I want to say all praises to Yahweh Shemiel Shai, Ba'ashem Makar. Okay. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone have taught us this truth. Okay. And shalom to the elect. Shalom.